All right, all of this sounds extremely complicated.
Sorry, God,
where the line is between
accident.
what's appropriate and what's not appropriate, potentially life-threatening procedures, like we just saw the young lady who passed away from a mommy makeover. It was all over the news, super sad, left behind a whole family.
Kanye West's mom.
Yeah, Kanye West's mom,
That's
right?
a
So all I'm gonna say, all I want to say is, and I genuinely, I'm not trying to troll.
Forget what Kanye looks like now.
Stop
interrupting.
What Lila said was this beautiful picture of this acceptance in a marriage, and also desiring to take care of yourself for your partner, to serve your partner, right? And I've been with my wife 15 years. We've both been overweight. I've been obese. She's had kids. We're in better shape now. We're lean. It's something that's a value of ours. My question would just simply be, it seems like we've all tried all of these things. We've tried all of these ideologies and all these puzzles that we have to piece together, being a conservative Christian, but still being about all these other things that seem incongruent. Have you guys ever genuinely considered like trying Jesus, repenting of your sin, and really applying God's wisdom?
Yeah, Adam.
For your life. That's not just
not so
Adam.
much.
I'm genuinely asking. You're Armenian. Our people have a beautiful, rich history. We're the first Armenian nation. We didn't have a written language until we translated the Bible into a written language. We have an amazing rich, the most persecuted church, right? So like genuinely, like it seems like we've tried all these other things. We've tried doing it our own way. We're trying all this ideology, trying all these, where's the line? And have we genuinely ever looked at the scriptures and considered that maybe Jesus is who he says he is? Maybe he is God. Maybe he's not a liar. Maybe he's not a lunatic. Maybe he's not a good prophet. And genuinely repented of our ways and tried it God's way.
I 1,000% believe in God and Jesus and know all of that shit.
That wasn't what I asked.
But you don't understand my point of view.
I do understand your point of view. You've proven your point of view to be very incoherent in this conversation. You're acting like I don't
have a Bible.
Christy, you've proven your point of view to be very
incoherent.
incoherent.
A little bit nuts.
I asked you a genuine question.
My answer is yes to your question.
So you've repented of your sins. You've placed your faith in Jesus. You've gone to church. You've lived your life with God's wisdom.
1,000%.
You can't do what you're doing and then also
that's your opinion.
It's not my opinion.
Are you God?
It's written.
It's
written
in the Bible. How would you know?
No, but
Catholic.
I'm not
it's the
God.
Catholic Church's teaching.
Not my fault that Eve ate the apple.
What are you talking about? It's literally in the
was
Bible.
the first person who sinned. God wanted us to all be naked and free.
Can we get everybody else to answer the question? Would that be okay?
You keep repeating
Brian,
the same thing.
You keep thinking you know God's opinion, and you don't.
My thoughts on...
God gives us the Bible
live in
so
a
that
fish tank. I live in the ocean of spirituality.
God's given us the Bible so that we can live our lives accordingly.
I understand. I have a Bible.
I
understand a Bible. I understand.
Like, what would happen if all of society actually implemented the wisdom of God? Like, genuine question. If people waited until marriage to get married, wait until marriage to have sex, if people didn't go and sleep around and have one-night stands.
I think people would be way more fulfilled than they are now. And I think what we see in society, specifically like with our generation, is a lot of people try and fill these voids that they have with so many other destructive things that leads them down a path of further destructiveness. They're not happy, and they keep doing like worse things to kind of fill that void.
But the problem is we weren't made to live like this. Society was built up against God and how we were made to live.
I don't think someone wakes up one day and says, I want to do OnlyFans.
No, that's not what happened.
And can I finish my thought?
Go ahead.
Thank you. Someone wakes up one day, they say, I want to do porn, I want to do OnlyFans. It kind of starts off with like dabbling into things that you shouldn't, and then it leads more down like this path where you're now invested in doing what you're doing now.
That's what society did. I don't believe in societal norms in general. Societal norms are not godly. Societal norms are not what God intended us to do.
But you're
not supposed to live. No, I'm not.
You're doing exactly what society wants you to be doing.
No, you don't understand.
And Adam and I would
We're
love
not
to hear
supposed
from
to be
everybody
lived
else.
in built-up cities like this.
Do you think you're supposed to be doing
shoes? I think I'm supposed to be naked and free and connecting to the universe and having a relationship and loving someone.
Do you think God's will is for you to do and porn?
I don't think God gives a
You don't think God cares?
I don't think he cares what I'm doing for my life, because he knows that I'm connected to him.
That's not how this works.
I don't care that you think that.
Christian
It's not a lukewarm question.
It is.
I don't think God doesn't love me because I have a job.
That's not the question.
Of course he loves
It is
you.
not
He's
the
not saying he doesn't
question.
love you.
We're not going to agree on it, dude.
Okay, can we open up everybody else?
Truthfully, you're asking me about religion?
Specifically about Jesus.
About Jesus?
Hedging your faith on the
Jesus
resurrection of
loves
Jesus.
me. I know that.
And living your life his way.
I'm a man of God. That's all
I'm
I can
a
say.
woman of
That's all I'm
God.
gonna say.
Yeah, I think I'll just leave it at that.
They don't believe me. But
I am
God
a man
knows
of
the
God.
truth.
Personally, I've done quite a bit of research and digging and trying to convince myself that Jesus was a real person or that I should be invested in his teachings. Haven't really been too convinced, so I'm still kind of waiting to be convinced that this is something I should put my energy into. The vast majority of thinkers that I respect or read or listen to are atheists. So for me personally, it's not really an issue. Like, there's just not enough evidence to me that there's anything of value to offer from Christianity. I think that if we were to be looking for a book that we could kind of base our morality on, I don't really think the Bible is the best book to live our lives based on. It just seems like even within the 10 Commandments, there's a lot of important stuff that's left out of the 10 Commandments and a bunch of bullshit that really doesn't seem like it belongs there. So to me, it's definitely not happening.
Let's just try to circle it back to dating, and let me do a couple chats here. So I have